Amigos de Auto TV, estamos aquí con Stefan Peter Hansel nuevamente invitado al programa y con Nicolás Fuchs también, los dos dakarianos, por supuesto, Mr. Dakar y nuestro mejor representante en el Perú, Nicolás Fuchs. ¿Cómo estás, Nico?
Hola, todo bien. ¿Cómo andas?
Hello, Stefan. Welcome again to Peru.
Thank you.
How was this new race in Arabia Saudi? This was an unusual race for you because you were planned to drive alongside your wife Andrea.
Yeah. It's for sure. It was the plan was just a little bit disturbed just before the start, because, like you mentioned, it was planned to do the race, the Dakar, with my wife, like a co-driver. And the last 1 month before, we had bad news, medical problem, and at the end it was not possible. So we changed the plan, and I took a new co-driver from Portugal. And for sure, we did just a small race before, just to check if it's possible, and we start together for the big adventure in the Dakar.
Well, but you have won the World Cross Country Championship with your wife, making a new record also.
Yeah, it was really interesting to do not the full World Cup, but at the end with only 3 races, we won the World Cup. And it was really strong to share with my wife this victory of the World Cup. We win Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge together, and after we finished second in Kazakhstan, and we finished 4th in Rally of Morocco. And with this point, it was enough to get the World Cup. So it was really interesting, and more emotion for sure for me to do this race with my wife than with a normal co-driver.
Yeah, sure. But well, she's okay right now.
Yeah, she's okay. She did some more medical check, and normally we start the season together. This season we start together. So in 1 month, it will be the first race, Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge in not Saudi Arabia but Emirates, and we will do the race with a mini buggy.
And the buggy. Yeah.
With the buggy, yeah.
So the dream of driving with your wife the Dakar is still alive?
Still open, for sure, yeah, still
I
open.
listened you stopped this year with the Dakar, yeah.
Yeah.
With your wife, no?
But
No,
it was the idea if you
No,
drive
for
with
sure,
your wife.
the plan was to try to do the Dakar, try to do the best result as possible, and maybe stop after a good result with my wife, But we lose 1 year with this problem, the medical problem, and now we will start the project. And also I need to say that I'm really happy with the team. We have really a good car. We developed last year the buggy, the mini buggy with Carlos Sainz, so we did a really good job, and it's really nice to drive. So when you have a good car, the good team, and you have the possibility to do a good result, it's not easy to stop, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this Dakar, you don't win the Dakar, but you were 3rd, and also you fight until the end. Also, you got 4 more win stages for your record.
Yeah, no, it was really an interesting race, sport side, because since the beginning we were 3 for the big battle, so Carlos Sainz, Nasser Al-Attiyah and me, and we stay really close all together.
All the days.
Yeah, all the
days.
It's
very near. The time of very long stage is very near.
Yeah. And with the new rules of navigation also, we get now the road book only at the morning, so it's not possible to prepare to have something like tracking on Google Earth. We can't forget. And with these new rules, we get lost more often. Not only me, but all the driver, all the competitor, and it's give us some more excitation. It's more. We are more exciting.
Maybe the same Dakar in Africa, no? When you have
more like
that.
More work for the driver and the co-driver, no?
Yeah. It's
and the day when the bikes don't start, more difficult for you. You have lines, nothing. Yeah.
It was crazy. I remember because sometime in Peru it was different stage between the car and the motorcycle. So sometimes we open the road, and for sure when the car open the road in the dune, it's really complicated. You
it's
lose.
More difficult. In the car,
it's a big difference.
Yeah, you don't see too much in the bike. You are a drive motorbike too in Dakar. Yeah, you know where is going bike is more easy to know to.
And
cross the dunes.
A lot of respect always for the biker, because the biker, they are alone. And they ride and they do the navigation on the same time. And at the end, they did a really, really good navigation.
He goes flat.
It's really incredible. Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah.
Lot of respect for the biker.
Yeah, the Dakar in South America to the Dakar in Saudi Arabia. What difference do you have in landscapes?
Landscape for me, what we found in Saudi Arabia, it's remember a lot what we find in Africa. Okay. For example, the first part of the rally in Saudi Arabia, the first week, was really similar than the country in Africa, Algeria. You know, Algeria. Yeah. I remember for me, one of the best landscape since ever was the south of Algeria, and I need to say that the first week in Saudi Arabia was a little bit the same. On a lot of small mountain, not a mountain like in Peru, you know, it's the maximum of the mountain, it's only 1,500 or 2,000 meters, so it's nothing compared here. But it's means that we have a lot of mountain with a small canyon, and a lot of possibility to enter in a bad canyon, you know. This one is not a good one, there is a lot of everywhere. It's make the navigation really complicated, so it's make the...
Very similar when you go doing Dakar in Argentina, go in the rivers, uphill the rivers, not downhill. You remember a lot of canyons, a lot of...
We lose a lot of time also in Argentina in the canyon.
I know.
No, and I need to say that now the director of the Dakar is David Castera.
Yeah, your ex-co-pilot.
Yeah, just for 1 year. Yeah. But he was a sport director of the Dakar during 10 years. Now he's a main director of the Dakar, and he did really a good job. So he did a good job. He tried to find a good way, and the organization was really good. We need.
Do you feel the change in the organization?
Yeah. He tried to do more clear the race. So. First idea was the road book every morning, so there is no possible to get a tracking. And after, for the people get some more information from outside, we have an inboard camera. That it means that if you put more information that it's forbidden on the road book, you can check all the competitors. And if you do it, out of the race.
So we are checked every time.
Yeah.
And with this one is when you finish the stage, he take the video to check on this one.
Take the video, check the video, also get the road book to check if you put some more information.
Really? Because last year there was.
I think the last 5 years it started to be a little bit crazy.
There was some punishments in the bikes also, no? They were
not only on the car, also on the bike. It was for me from my time in Africa, or at the beginning in Saudi or in South America, it was clear that nobody get information from outside concerning the routes. But the last 5 years, it was crazy. Everybody get the route before, and no, for me, it's not real navigation.
It was losing the feeling of Dakar, the real Dakar.
This is why I say that it's possible to check. But for example, the last 3 Dakar, some driver they never get lost 1 minute. They never do 200 meters too much. And this is strange because this is not a rally raid. Normally, a rally raid, it's not possible to do a full race without lost. Yeah.
Like Nasser Al-Attiyah, he get lost right now.
This year, everybody get lost, plus or minus.
Nasser was talking about the difference between the Hilux and the Mini in this Dakar. Do you feel that there was a difference between both cars?
For me, he was the faster man with a Toyota, but he has the same speed than Carlos and me. Concerning the speed, he did more mistake because he had a 12 puncher. He was lost really more than normally. But concerning when Nasser is flat out and when I am flat out or Carlos flat out, we are really close. So, but maybe it was a surprise. Maybe he's thinking that his car was faster. I don't know. And also, I speak with the responsible of the Fédération Internationale Automobile, so the FIA. We have a black box in all the top cars, and they can check the performance of the car. And the first comment is that the car has the same level of performance.
So speed, all the things,
Yeah, so it's good.
It was just the driving of Carlos.
Yeah, but
no mistakes.
You know that Carlos, he was 2-time world champion of rally.
Yeah.
So it's not a joke. He is fast. Yeah, and I won a lot of races, so I think that I still fast also. Nasser is fast, but he's not faster than us.
Well,
and at the end, the race was more than 40 hours, 45 hours in total, and we finished Carlos first, Nasser 6 minutes, and me 3 minutes behind Nasser, so we are really close.
Easy. Yeah.
After
it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
very
10
crazy
minutes
for one
after.
on the fourth, the guys finished fourth. Is 1 hour on the back, so it's. I think it was 3 drivers a little bit faster than all the other, and I think also since 10 years ago it was the same.
Yeah.
When we fighting really hard, it was the same. Carlos, Nasser, and me. But sometimes one crashed the car and stopped. But this year, the three top drivers didn't crash the car, and we finished together.
Yeah.
And no problems.
When you go fighting, it's easy to make the mistake and make a big crash.
And I think one is also really fast, can play with us, is Sébastien Loeb for sure.
Yeah. And how do you think about, what do you think about Fernando Alonso, the new driver? He was good.
Good job. Yeah. He
One
has
second.
a very good co-driver too.
Yeah. But for his first experience, he did a good job.
Yeah.
He was fast. He did some mistake, but we waiting for that because he has no experience.
Yeah.
But at the end, he's still motivated. He keep the good attitude, positive attitude, and he did some good results. So I'm sure that if he want to continue, he will fight for the victory in a few years, for sure. He has the level. He know how to drive the car, so he's a good driver for sure.
Well, also this Dakar had a sad part, a sad note with I'm talking about Paulo.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about him, that he was a great guy. Mm-hmm. I didn't meet him, but can you tell us how was he like a guy, like a person in the Dakar?
Yeah, he was really, for sure, always when there is an accident, everybody say he was a nice guy. He was a nice guy, but for sure he was.
He was really a nice guy.
Yeah, he was a biker since a long time. It was his passion to race. He was a motocross rider in the past, enduro rider, and after he started cross country with a lot of passion. And I don't know, he did a lot of crash since I remember here along the way of the train. He had a big crash. I think it was in Argentina, or I don't remember exactly. Sometimes he was lucky. This time it was terrible, but there is nothing to say. Everybody accept the risk when you
go inside of the car, the bike, anything. Yeah.
When you decided to start on this kind of race, you know that there is a risk.
Any race, huh?
Any race, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, any race, rally, circuit, anything. Yeah.
So he was really strong, but not enough for this time. So we lose a member of the family of the cross country, and it was really sad. The day was terrible, because I remember I passed close to the accident, and I saw two helicopters stop. A lot of people with a panic, and you feel that something really bad happened. So, no, it was a really bad feeling.
Well, we know that he will be always remembered by all the Dakar family. Well, what do you have learned of this Dakar that you are going to maybe change or do different for the next one? Because the next
one he go to win.
Yeah, but how? What do you have to change to be?
No,
it's difficult. I know.
No, for me it was not easy with my co-driver Paulo Fiusa. First of all, he speaks English. This is the first time that I have a co-driver didn't speak French. So
this one is very difficult.
For me, it was not easy at the beginning, and for sure, he was a co-driver with Terranova, I think. It was his best driver, but it's not the same level that what I expect. To fight for the victory, you need to be really perfect.
La confianza, exacto.
And this year I was not really confident.
100% confident.
And we did too much mistake of navigation. We did some mistake of navigation. But at the end, he did what was possible for him. He did his best. He was really motivated with a good spirit inside the car, really a positive attitude inside the car. So we spent a good Dakar together. So I need to have a better co-driver if I want to win.
Okay,
next year.
Something you have to change.
Yeah. But also we need to do some rest during the year. We need to keep the training always pushing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Nico, you are thinking in driving next Dakar also?
I am thinking, yes. It's not easy, I speak with Stefan. It's not easy to take the budget here in South America to go to fight, yeah. It's difficult. Maybe I go a small category to fight one, no.
Side by side?
Side by side, maybe, yeah. To go in the top car, you need too much budget.
You need to be hired, I think.
Yeah, on the year after year, the category of side by side is more interesting. Yeah? Also, there is a nice fight.
Yeah, it's nice one. It's very big one. It's more big one anytime. Yeah.
What?
I don't like this. It's a little slow car. Yeah. I don't like this part. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's the top speed is limited.
Yeah.
So for sure.
For me, it's more easy to brake to the dangers, all the things. Yeah. But for moments, I think for the concentration is very more difficult. Yeah, you go slow in the straight part, 50 k's straight, 130.
A little bit boring. Yeah.
I see one video, one friend of me, Pato Silva, go with the co-driver. He stopped, he open his banana,
his coffee,
his cookie. Yes.
Yeah. But for us, it was the same. The top speed was around 180, 190. But when it's really flat, like I never saw before. It's flat. You are full throttle on you wait. So for sure, it's shorter. It's only 10 minutes or something like that. But at the end, there is nothing to do. No correction with the steering wheel. It's flat out, nothing to do.
Sometimes that could be difficult, no? Because you not concentrate.
Well, no, like he said, we use this time to eat something, to just to check
pressure, temperature in the dashboard.
Exact, every information on the car. So no, but at the end it's okay.
You have drive against Nico last year. What do you think about him or his drive?
I never really drive with him in the dunes, but what I heard that he has a big talent and he's really a fast driver. So it was you start with a rally, a normal rally on some race of the World Championship WRC2.
Yes. I do World Car in Group N. Yeah. I win 2013 the World Championship. I do World Car 2. And the final year I do World Car 2, whoever's the team say me, you like to go Dakar? Why yes? Why not? Go. The first Dakar I finished 12th. And I fight one stage. Yeah, I come second in the stage and I finish sixth. I lose a little time in one junction in the river. But I think it's a good one. Yeah.
But for sure, with the speed that he has on the rally, he can be a good driver with a good result in the Dakar. But it's a little bit more complicated. Like you say, you need to have a good co-driver, you need to have a good team, the good car, and after the driver is the final touch, you know.
You need all the...
You got the touch.
All the things.
You understand what I mean? It's not only you can put the best driver
in any car.
In a shit car, you will never have a good result. So I understand that it's really complicated, but maybe there is a solution to find some budget, no?
I am working.
You work for that?
Yeah.
You have to talk to the bosses in the mini team.
Yeah, but you know, it's not easy for everybody. Last year, for example, for us, in the last minute, it was not last minute, but 6 months before the Dakar, it was not sure that we will do the Dakar because Mini reduced the budget, and it was also necessary for us to find a sponsor. On the last 2 months, we find Bahrain like a sponsor, but for everybody it's complicated. You know, it's not quite river.
Now it's more difficult. Yeah, a lot of guys of Saudi Arabia have a lot of budget to rent car.
Yeah.
To take one car is more difficult now. I speak now.
No,
I'm checking the budgets of the teams. Yeah.
They're going up.
They're going up. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think it's going up the budget?
I speak with a little with Ben.
Yeah.
Have one customer put much money for the cars.
Yeah.
Difficult.
It's difficult. Yeah.
Well, Stefan, thank you very much for this interview, and good luck for everything. You have come here in Peru again with Primax.
Yes, exact. Because we keep Primax like a sponsor, petroleum sponsor. So it's really nice since now 2 years, and we are here for some event.
Okay, thank you very much for
Thank
coming.
you.
Thank you very
Pleasure.
much, Nico.
Pleasure.
Bueno, nos vemos. Muchas gracias a Stefan y a Nicolás por esta entrevista. Nos vemos más adelante.